In what ways does fashion affect different aspects of our life? Uh, well, this is a certainly very hard questions. Um, so I think fashion, believe it or not, have plays a crucial part in many elements of our daily life. First of all, course, is our uh, mm, our consumer choice, right? So, for example, if a lot of people spend the money annually on formal clothing, for example, right? Because it is the thing that when you wear it, you're perceived as a professional person, right? So and because of that, people uh, you people need to buy new clothing and accessory to gain an advantages or simply to catch up with trend, especially amongst uh, uh, teenagers and young adults who are likely to want to follow certain trends, certain viral trend, for example. So that's some of the way the fashion can affect our life, but mainly what I can think of right now. What makes people follow fashion? So, like I say to both, it's mainly boils down to two things. First of all, is I would say is this society expectation, and secondly is a more kind of needs your own needs, right? So the first of the society expectation that as I mentioned above, a lot of people spend on formal clothing like a vest, for example, to to appear professional and gain contacts, gain business relationship, for example. So it's people need to people uh, have a drive, almost like forced to buy certain type of clothes, to be more appeal and have a higher chance in climbing the career ladder, for example. The secondly, I would say it's more of like personal needs and ego, right? So, train, for example, people, humans are a social creature, and a lot of people want to follow trends, viral trends, right? To keeping up to date, have a very have a refreshing appearance and so on. Especially what I have seen a lot is fast fashion, right? People uh, it's like a kind of an app, where every new updates have slightly different changes and theme, and people just constantly buying it, you know. And it's also, of course, to satisfy one's ego. When you a lot of people that I will describe as egotistical, like uh, yeah, they enjoy when people perceive them as you know smart dressing and good looking, so that is that, and yeah, that's pretty much what I have to say. To what extent does how we dress indicate who we are? Well, in Vietnam, and I believe in other countries, there is a variation of this quote, but it's basically You can probably translate to you can know once by their you can know one by their uh, appearance. And yeah, I mean, it certainly does hold some truth. I mean, would you believe a person with uh, damages clothes, with cuttings, untidy, dirty clothes, or you would trust a person who have a clean a clean outfit with you know trustworthy color, like sky blue, for example. Who would you trust, right? I wouldn't. I wouldn't go into personality because it's something that you have to delve into to actually get to know a person, right? But the first impression is always very important, especially in business, and people can tell a lot of things about you from your appearance solely. It might not reflect 100% of your personality and your philosophy, your way of life. But as I say, looking at a person who is untidy and messy looking, of course, would likely people would likely to associate when like untrustworthiness or laziness, something like that. So yeah, I would say that it's it does not you know really show the full you, your full self. It certainly does reflects uh, the more prominent feature, prominent uh, element of your personality, your life, and yeah, that's about it.